monumental milestone for Disney Cruise Line. Could this be the boldest chapter yet in the brand's legendary seafaring story? The world is watching as the spectacular Disney Adventure, the largest vessel ever constructed for Disney, embarks on an incredible voyage toward her sea trials. But here's where it gets controversial. Years of ambitious planning, technical complications, and ownership twists set this ship apart. Let's unpack the journey. On the evening of September 1, 2025, Disney Adventure was expertly maneuvered out of the Meyer-Werft shipyard in Wismar, Germany. With a thrilling blast of her horn at 6:30 p.m., she signaled to workers and onlookers alike that her epic journey was underway. While ships departing, their birthplace might not sound unusual. This was anything but ordinary. Disney Adventure stands as the largest ship ever manufactured in Wismar and an undeniable marvel in cruise engineering. Navigating out of the harbor was no simple feat. Disney Adventure's immense dimensions, which stretched to 1,122 feet in length and 152 feet in width, posed real logistical challenges. Her draft, the part of the ship submerged underwater, measures over 31 feet, topping the harbor's usual limitations by around 3 feet. Here's the part most people miss. Because this giant is not yet finished, her iconic funnels and other heavy features still await installation. She was light enough to slip out safely with tugboats' help. Yet, this tricky maneuver underscores just how tight the margin for error was. The ship's departure didn't unfold as initially planned. Bad weather and fluctuating local water levels forced a brief postponement, shifting the sail out from Saturday to Monday. Some have speculated whether Disney's largest ever cruise ship is simply too big for Wismar's maritime infrastructure. What do you think? Should future megaships be built elsewhere? A flurry of activity will now focus on Disney Adventure's next phase: rigorous sea trials. These are no ceremonial cruises. Sea trials are designed to push the ship's navigation systems, propulsion technology, and emergency protocols to their absolute limits, ensuring safety and performance before guests ever step on board. If these advanced tests reveal shortcomings, another round of sea trials could follow. Otherwise, final touches will wrap up, from luxurious interiors to signature Disney decor. Barring unexpected hitches, Disney Adventure will soon join Disney Cruise Line's fleet and make her grand debut in December 2025. Singapore will become her home port year-round, with immersive itineraries ranging from 3 to 5-night voyages. Up to 6,000 guests per sailing will experience what might become Asia's most magical cruise experience yet. But here's a twist in the tale that sparks debate. Disney Adventure's construction stretched over 7 years, a timeline virtually unheard of for modern cruise ships. Normally, a project of this scale would take about 3 years from the initial steel cutting. For context, Royal Caribbean's Star of the Seas was completed in just 30 months and welcomed guests shortly thereafter. So why did Disney Adventure's build, now at 90 months, take nearly 3 times as long? The answer is dramatic. Originally, this vessel wasn't even part of Disney's fleet. She was commissioned as Global Dream for Dream Cruises, a subsidiary of Genting Hong Kong. The ship's construction kicked off back in March 2018, with plans for a 2021 debut. Then, the COVID-19 pandemic sent shockwaves through the industry. Work ground to a halt, and cruise ship deliveries everywhere faced delays. Carnival's Mardi Gras, for example, was pushed back for similar reasons. Things got even more complicated when Genting Hong Kong filed for bankruptcy in January 2022. The unfinished Global Dream became a hot commodity, sparking interest and debate in the maritime world. Who would rescue this half-built titan? In a move nobody saw coming, Disney Cruise Line swooped in and purchased the vessel in November 2022. However, she was only around 75% complete. Disney's creative team set to work, redesigning the ship to sparkle with its trademark magic, including an eye-catching stern sculpture featuring Captain Minnie and Captain Mickey, introducing Disney's playfulness to Asian waters for the very first time. April 2025 marked another critical milestone. The Disney Adventure's hull floated out, setting the stage for final construction and finishing touches. And this is the part most people miss. Despite every setback and a construction saga filled with unexpected turns, Disney Adventure now appears primed for a smooth and historic entry into service. But with her size, cost, and unique backstory, opinions are split. Will she usher in a new era for Disney Cruise Line? Or does her complicated past hint at risks to such grand ambitions? So here's an open question. Do you see this mammoth ship as a symbol of creativity and resilience? Or do you worry that the age of megaships has gone too far? Let's dive into the discussion. Share your thoughts, whether you're a Disney superfan or a cruise skeptic. Where do you stand on the Disney Adventure's extraordinary voyage?